To those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, good effort! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's been hooked away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pepelu. Probing pass, and he was quick to react. Lopez. And that pass just didn't quite work. Up towards the front line. Pepelu. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Dybala. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the pass is intercepted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Sabitzer. Threads one in. Now it's Coman. And a chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Quarter of an hour played. Pepelu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Diaby. Foot in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alberto Moreno cuts it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Kane. And here's Dybala. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. And that has been cleared. Diaby.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. De Bruyne. Oh, good-looking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. This might spell danger. Pepelu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Sabitzer. Cristiano Ronaldo! Off the post. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And there is your opener. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Endo. That's going wide left. And he can clear it away. Great defending, strong and determined.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
The ball has bounced loose now. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Paris finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Paris can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's there to get it away. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's had it taken off him. Kane. Bruno Fernandes. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lopez. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Now Pepelu. Passing nice and neat. And that is expertly dealt with. San gets it away. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lopez. And that has put paid to that. Paris still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
And it's Traoré. Oh, that's a fine interception. That has not gone well. Pepelu. That's a lovely, neat pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just... Shot a goal!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Changement. Le numéro 21.
Paris with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Changement.
It's their second corner of the game. Alberto Moreno with the clearance. Mukoko. Great vision. He's picked his way through. Now the delivery. That's a decent clearance. So what can they make of this? Valencia going forward. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Dumfries gets over and intercepts. Paris are, of course, in a position to go to the bench. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the difference is still one, but only just.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Paris really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nicely weighted ball. Elects to cross. Towering header! And no mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Changement. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 22.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. Ziyech providing an outlet on that flank. He's had a shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Endo, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Talisca. Kane. Oh, good take in a good area. Caught offside that time. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well read, nice interception. Talisca. And we're done. Paris suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Paris desperately failing to impose themselves on